I'm going to do a breakdown on Nocturne, which actually I feel is a little bit stronger in the new jungle. Mainly because the itemization for him is a little bit better, and it's more of like the jungle in Season 3 is more of like a farm until 6 or farm until you get your second or third clear. So I think Nocturne's a little bit stronger, mainly due to the itemization changes. For runes, you're basically going to go the same things that you did with Nocturne on Season 2 jungle. And that's going to be, you're going to get your flat AD quints, if I can find them. Where find the flat AD quints? Where are you at, flat AD quints? I can't even find them, dude. There it is, flat AD quints. And for marks, you're gonna get a little bit of AD. And you're gonna finish out with armor pen. Wow, they nerfed armor pen so much. But that'll be enough because of the percentage change. So pretty much you're gonna be running around 9 to 10 armor pen. And then you're gonna have a little bit of flat AD on the end of it. Magic resist per level blues and flat armor yellows. For masteries, you're gonna run something very similar to what you ran in the jungle before. And it's gonna be 21. 21-0 or 21-9-0, I think. Yeah. I really like CDR on Nocturne. It makes his ult come up sooner. The increased the Havoc thing, I don't really care about that. Doesn't really matter that much. You can get lethality and frenzy if you intend on getting a Ghost Blade, which actually I probably would. So I guess I'd take a little bit out of the CDR, and then you're gonna run 21-9-0 like that, getting the health and the armor and the smite. That's Nocturne right there, and I'm going to load him up and show you the items for him.
Embrace the darkness.
Oh, damn, they got an Eternum Nocturne on here. So this is actually the new skin on Nocturne. I actually haven't gotten to try it out yet, but it actually looks really cool. I like the sound effects on it, and the animations are pretty cool too. So I'll probably get this once it goes live. Let's see how fast it loads this time. This is like a mini game. Just seeing how fast the game will load. Yeah, I do like the new Nocturne skin. There's actually another legendary skin coming out for a jungler that I can't talk about yet, but it looks really sick. It's actually for one of my favorite junglers. And I'm looking forward to that more than any other skin. Alright. So, you're going to just start Machete into 5 health potions. And pretty much you can build this into Wriggles. I think Wriggles is still fine to build a Nocturne. And then you're going to get, there's 2 ways to do it. Since they took out the Heart of Gold, you're going to get, if you intend on building a Ghost Blade, which is actually really good on Nocturne now, then you're going to get the Avarice Blade. Which I think you should kind of lean towards the focus that you're going to get a Ghost Blade later. So maybe get your Avarice Blade right after you get your Wriggles or your Claw. And then you're just going to build straight out tanky items. Like, same stuff that was good on Nocturne before. Like, Mallet's still really good on Nocturne. If they have a really AD heavy team, then you're going to get the, you're going to get a Randuin's. Like, Randuin's is so good, I think, since the change. I really like what they did with it. Yeah, Randuin's is so good now. Like, it's just an all-around really good in-game tank item. Mainly because of consistency on the slow, and it has a ton of health, so it's really good. And then if they have a little bit more AP heavy team, I still get a Maul Malthordis like for my late game items because there's always an AP carry on the team. So you can take a Hex Drinker and then build it later until Maul Malthordis. Another good item if you're trying to be more of like a tanky person for your team to support them is you can go to Aegis and to Runic Bulwark. And whatchamacallit. One thing that's also really good on Nocturne since the change was the Black Cleaver. Like, Black Cleaver functions a lot different than it used to, mainly because of the armor pen changes. So it's really good on Nocturne because your ultimate, your Q, and your autos all proc Black Cleaver. So, like, just the ultimate hitting them will do one of the Black Cleaver stacks. Your Q hitting them will do your second Black Cleaver stack. And then your first auto will have the third Black Cleaver stack. So on your third hit, you're already gonna have shred, 20-something% of their armor, and then so you can have your flat pen on top of that. So Black Cleaver is actually a really good item if you're focusing on like blowing somebody up. It's kind of more of a team item rather than the Ghost Blade. So for only 3,000 gold, being able to shred shredding 30% of their armor and having flat pen on top of that is just a great item. And also adds 250 health, so you're a little bit more tanky. And those are kind of like the rundowns on Nocturne. Like you can build him more tanky if you want, but he functioned as a tank okay. But I think in the Season 3 jungle, you're going to have a little bit more farm, and you can build him like an off tank with more bruiser items. So that's how I'm going to build him, and you can try your way out too. And I'm just going to show you guys this new skin for a little bit. Oh my god, the new Q is so cool. That's the dance. Too sick! Yeah, I'm getting this skin. Too sick. Alright, that's the end of the video. Ta-da!